on the ground. I'm gonna take you again.
Oh, hell. He's seen us. Shit, he's seen us. Jim Bob seen us looking at him. We gotta hide. I ain't scared of Jim Bob. I'm going back.
You're done, Jimbo. You're done. Today, you're going to jail.
Because I ain't no sissy lala like some of these motherfucking YouTubers. Just saying. Just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know my wrath. My blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.
Women's boobs are their balls. They're just not down there. So yes, gentlemen, we have bigger balls than you do.
What? Say what?
I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
Well, good morning, everybody. I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
We're coming to you live from the stand. Little update. Alex is still coming. He did just get in late about 10 minutes ago. And he's going to eat dinner and then come on. It's going to be, what time did I say it was? Did I tell you? 12:30?
Yeah, 12:30.
He'll be on at 12:30. So about 20 more minutes, 18 more minutes, he'll be on. But that gives us a little time to talk and set the stage, if you will. You know, once Alex is here, I don't really care to talk about Ernie none because he don't deserve to be mentioned in the same breath, to be honest with you. But we can sure tell you about the little skern dog bitch right now, can't we? He's a little bit triggered today, y'all. It's, you know, technically it's his birthday. Enjoy your birthday, Ern, because I think this is going to be your last one.
As a free man, for sure.
I think it's going to be his last one.
Yeah, possible.
Heard it here first. He won't be here next year at all. And the reason I say that is because his health is deteriorating. And he's clearly afraid to go to the hospital because he knows once he goes there, he can't stay offline.
Yep.
And once he goes there and he starts getting online, we'll track him down like we did before, and the cops will pick you up. And the little excerpts he's been given, I don't know how much you've heard tonight with you being at work, but he's threatening people's lives. He's threatening to kill me.
Mm-hmm.
He won't fight me. He's going to end me.
We're too old. Too old to be fighting.
Yep, he's just going to end me. He's got the means to do it. So I'm going to go get him tomorrow for another warrant from me. Now, I don't know about the other 3 warrants that he's got, but I know that he's got more warrants than those 3, because when they said he had 3, well, I went and got more on him the following day. So, and tomorrow he'll have even more. That's right, Nicolina. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. We are the Predator Hunters. Hunting you, Ern.
Yep.
That's the way it is. I mean, it's a cat and mouse game, to be honest with you. We found you. If we hadn't called you, you'd be in jail now. Lesson learned. You know, next time we won't call you. Next time we'll just make fun of you on the way to jail. You know, if you make it that far. Like I said, Kemper got bit by the internet bug. Like I said, more and more and more, Ernie keeps losing ground. Physically, he looks awful. His jaundice is awful. Like, you know what I'm saying, Kemper? The jaundice in his skin, like he's awful looking.
Yeah.
He's losing weight, putting on weight, losing weight, putting on weight.
He must have ended his live.
Yeah,
he's over here responding to my Cash Apps that I sent him the other day.
Oh, did you send him some good ones?
I sent him a couple. One for gas money, ass up here. The other one just to remind him prison for 2024.
Ernie, you're not blocked. If you're watching, you're not blocked.
Oh, he's watching.
You won't be invited on panel. Now, Ernie, if you want to come on panel tonight, if you would like a link, if Air Force texts me and tells me that Mama T has paid back the entire balance of what she owes, I will give you a link. If not, sit in chat and enjoy yourself. Let's see. Thank you, Renee, member for 11 months. Got to keep them kids safe from scaring. That's right. We sure do. Thank you, Fugitive. My bad.
Sorry.
That's what happens when you got 2 people with the controls. We keep Fugitive Recovery Agent, $4.99 super chat with the 2 hearts. Thank you very much.
I'm just trying to make sure we don't miss any.
Yeah. He does, L. Is it L or Ellie? Either way, yeah, you're right. He needs to sit and take some notes from this guy. We're going to interview him about what he does, not about what Ernie does. What Ernie does is insignificant because Ernie's a fraud. And I have talked to the guy about Ernie and Predator Hunter Nation. I've talked to the guy about my marriages. So, you know, he's not coming into this blindfolded. You know, Alex is a young man himself. You know, and he told me just 30, 40 minutes ago on the phone, well, maybe an hour ago on the phone, that, you know, he made some mistakes when he was a young man, as far as his YouTube stuff and his predator hunting, and that, you know, he's changed it. Oh, hey, Mystery Lady, member for 17 months. Has it been that long? Love the stand. And loves you, Mystery Lady. Guy watching, thank you. Member for 12 months. F. Skern, love my stand fam. We love you too. Welcome in everybody in chat. We already got 192. Wow, that's awesome. Appreciate y'all being here. Yeah, Nicolina, that's what he does. He rips people off.
Well, did you catch what he was doing on his live earlier with Team Rose? Trying to suckle up to her?
Yeah, he is. He knows
he's able to come by and meet you. If we're ever in the area, I could use some help with this, you know. Ernie, I know Team Rose is not the most stable person in the world, but dude, stop using people, bitch. That's all you're trying to do is use this woman because she believes in this super soldier myth.
Yeah. Is it really your birthday, Raylan? Oh, happy birthday if it is. Happy birthday. Mr. Lady said, Erica, you are the sweetest ever. Or, yeah, sweetest ever. Yeah, Ernie's looking for a sponsor, L. Kennedy. That's what he's doing. That's what he calls people who he sucks money away from, sponsors. And he doubled down on the glamorous life lie today.
Of course.
She didn't give you no money, Ernie. She didn't give you no money, you fool. It's you are the dumbest, lyingest troll ever walked the face of this earth. Hey, right quick, I want to show you all a couple of you put a 1 in the chat if you have seen Ernie and Predator Hunter Nation on their sting operations. I mean, you know, where they slap the people on the wrist and say, "Don't you do that again. How can you be so stupid?" And then it ends with them walking away. Hey, you need a ride back? Holler at it. So you have seen Ernie's. All right. I want to show y'all a couple of little excerpts. And I'm going to skip while we're watching them. To show.
Happy birthday, man. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
You're
fine. Steve Rose owns Airbnbs. Yeah. So I'm going to show you a couple of his work. And you know, just to let you see what an actual Predator Hunter work looks like. And you know, Ernie brought mention again of Chris Hansen. Chris Hansen at one point, he had his TV show, was as legit as they get. He's a legend in that industry. Since then, he's fallen off. He's lowered himself to do what we call these things?
Cameos. Is that what you call it?
Cameo appearances or phone calls, and you know, what was it, Kemper? $75 when we looked into it 2 years ago.
Yeah, something like that. It wasn't even 100 bones, bro.
Chris Hansen, you could get him to come on. You could get him to say pretty much anything, 30 seconds worth of whatever you want him to say for $75. So, and you can still find him on cameo.com or whatever website that was. So Ernie, you know, throwing out Chris Hansen saying, "Hey, I'll get this guy." Take it for what it's worth.
Well, we found out about whenever he put his little video out there that he paid for. Then he was trying to say that he was going to have Don Jr. on his panel. And of course, you know, he was trying to stalk people in Florida a couple years ago, you know.
Yep.
But yeah, same shit, man. Chris Hansen, Don Jr., Dog, the Bounty Hunter, all of it.
All right. Now, before I end this video, I'm going to put the link in the chat for you all. But I'm going to, before we end, I'm going to show you, because of YouTube terms of service, that law enforcement is present at every YouTube video. They're there. It's a YouTube. If law enforcement isn't present, they will zap the video. They'll take it down. And that's what happened with Behind Green Eyes' video and Kemper's video, because there wasn't law enforcement presence. I don't know how Ernie's has stayed up, but it's still there. So y'all need to report that and let them know there is no law enforcement present at that time. But here you go. This is one of the things that I just looked it up real quick. This is immature man-child has secret exposed in front of his helicopter wife in Orlando, Florida.
What kind of pushed you on Instagram to kind of be searching this stuff?
Just in case you don't know, that is Alex in the green shirt and the Predator without a shirt. Told you Alex was a big old guy.
Went on Instagram and because I have a Facebook account and I went on Instagram. I just went on and ended up on Instagram.
All right. Was this like a few years ago?
Gordon Flowers, that's right.
I'd have to say it was within like last year.
Last year. Okay. So there's Facebook, Instagram. Did you have like Signal or WhatsApp or anything?
I had a WhatsApp, but that was only like communicate with family and friends when I went on a trip with my wife.
Sure. How's it going, ma'am?
Hi. You better start talking.
Here comes the wife. You better start talking, she said.
Or better yet, I'll ask why you're here.
Well, I know y'all are trying to work on y'all's marriage together. I'm Gordon. I'm sorry to meet you like this. There's some stuff online that kind of, I guess you caught him before kind of texting on Instagram. Is that what happened?
I caught the Instagram, yeah, and I was wondering what was going on because he never had an Instagram before.
Right. Well, there is just basically some people he shouldn't be talking to that might have been on the younger side. And, you know, and again, it's not something I don't think he can fix. You know, that's why we're.
Yeah. And then this guy's always super nice. He tells them, you know, that he thinks they can fix it. And, you know, he sees through these guys. He absolutely knows what's going on. But he, you know, he kills them with kindness until it's not necessary anymore. If you notice the Predator Hunter Nation videos, they walk in there, they go in there guns on their hips, guns in their hands, fake bounty hunting badges and all this stuff. And, you know, basically strong arming. That's what could lead to somebody getting killed.
Yeah.
This guy is I mean, he's as even keel as could be, bro. I mean, I couldn't do it. I couldn't hold my cool the way this guy does. And I mean, I'm telling you what, he does a phenomenal job. But watch him here just a little bit more, and then we'll skip forward and show you a little bit more, and then the cops at the end.
Just talking to him, but you know, it's definitely a big enough thing for me to be here talking to him about it. And I know it's obviously you have nothing to do with it, and
yeah, no.
I just wanted to keep it between, unless it was his idea to tell you. I just wanted to kind of keep it between us, but you know, because it is his deal. You're not doing it with him, of course. So
apparently he was keeping a giant secret about something.
Are you bisexual?
To be honest.
it happens. It happens, but he has been getting better with it, and you know, that's why I'm just talking to him about it. What's your name?
I have herpes.
Gordon. Yeah, and that's what I'm just talking to him about, because obviously, you know, we want everybody on the right path here with
A couple months maybe.
nice. Some of these accounts on your Instagram, like for example, this is the naughty stepdad here, and I love showing off my stepdaughter to other men. This girl looks like she's probably about well, I don't know how. I mean, how old does she look to you here? Teenager.
That's bullshit. I guarantee you she don't look like no teenager, or he would have said all 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's overselling it, you know, because I heard a little bit. I didn't write down the timestamp, but there's one point in the video where he's saying, this girl told you she was 10 years old.
Like around Lily's age?
Probably around her age.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
So there was a lot of accounts on Instagram you would follow like that, and I think that was actually the majority of the people in your following list. And you're lightly reenacting this on a 13-year-old, and you were going to lightly, and by reenact I mean, you know, just be with them, whether online or in person. Online in this case, with a 10-year-old. I mean, man, dude, I can see it in your eyes. Somebody showed you some shit, and as long as you're not the one taking
A 10-year-old, bro. Now look at that guy. He's married, got their own place. Like this is a functioning adult in a married relationship, bro. Texting what he thought was a 10-year-old. All right, now towards the end here comes the bad boys.
Okay, we can just continue here waiting then. Thank you.
God, dude, he's such a loser. Yeah, she let me go through the phone. There ain't shit on there. Oh my God, dude. Let's just dude, what is he even doing right now?
Well, probably the hurricane shit. I don't know, but there's nothing going on here.
Yeah, but there's like no flooding or anything here.
It
Like,
took her like 40 seconds to respond to the call, so
shit.
it might be busy.
There they are.
Should we go?
Policia.
I was curious about that.
Got a shirt on now.
Yeah, it is. He knows. He knows.
Yep.
About to go to jail.
Ernie, you watching, boy? This is how it's done.
That man is about to be in a position where he won't be able to hurt kids again.
Yep.
Unlike all those that he just, oh, you shouldn't do it, bad person, and send them home.
Yep. He's giving the cops his phone number so he can testify. They usually drive down to the station and turn in their evidence. So I'm going to stop that one there. That's probably enough. He should be coming up here pretty soon. But I wanted to say thank you, Rosemary J., for being a member for renewing your membership. Appreciate that. We love you, Rosemary J. I hadn't seen you in a while. Glad you're back tonight. And you don't have to be a member to be here, Rosemary J. I mean, if your membership runs out and you can't even afford it, don't worry about it. You just don't stop coming because of that, okay?
Yeah, for real.
Rosemary J having a hard time chatting.
Yeah, I think this YouTube crap.
It is. It's hitting people left and right.
Yeah.
So just y'all bear with YouTube as much as you can. And I'm gonna tell you, I hate to do this while I'm on YouTube, but I was watching because I joined up tonight for locals. Alex's locals page there. It's $7 a month right now. He ran a special today where it was $5 a month. I don't know if he's going to do that tonight or not. But I signed up for it. I'll be grandfathered in at $5 a month. That was the good thing about it. But even if it was $7, I was going to sign up. But that platform looks awesome. It's uncensored. He does live streams on there, live stings, like he goes and does live predator catches. And you see it as it happens. Hey, Mystery Sky.
He's everything that Ernie wants to be.
He is.
Minus the work part of it.
You're welcome back, Burner. We're glad to have him. Okay. He just sent me a text that he was joining in a sec.
Okay, cool. Yeah, but that video is behind green.
Okay. We'll play that as soon as we're done with Alex.
Oh, no, I didn't even know if you knew it was up. That's why I sent it.
Oh, yeah, I knew she got out of jail early.
Sure did.
Early. Mono's best member for 8 months. I know I'm not here a lot with working a lot now and needing my sleep, but I love you all and dearly, and I'm happy to be in this family. We are happy to have you too, Mono. Oh, sweet. Yeah, he just advertised the interview on Locals. Locals is, like I said, I was telling y'all, it's really cool. It's really cool. Sorry, I took that down. Hey, Ernie, this is how it's done. That's right. Member for 8 months. Thank you, Graham. Look at that. Nicolina, 308 now. Look here. I think things are getting ready to heat up a little bit. So I'm looking forward to this. I'm going to pull up our page because our member page has some questions or possibly have some questions from, well, not members, but yeah, it is on members too. I posted there for people to ask questions earlier. So I'll look through those and we'll ask as many as we can. We'll get in as many as we can. I know there's a few that's pressing for me that I want to ask. Do you have some ready, Kemper? Do you have some stuff you really wanted to know?
Have some stuff in mind, yeah.
Well, hello, Leslie. I heard the pop and thought it was Alex. Can you hear me? I can't hear you.
It's me.
I can hear you now. Mic check, Kemper.
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
Got you. Yep, we can hear all three. I can hear all three, all two of you. I can hear all both of you. All both. BOFF, both.
Hey, I just want to stay up for a second. Then I'm jumping back down. I just want, while everybody was in here, I'm in the chat. I was cleaning the kitchen up.
Okay.
I'm here. I'm watching chat. But tomorrow night, or I know it's Sunday, but do you have any plans for tomorrow night?
Nope.
For here?
Nope, not at all. Nope.
Okay. I think I'm going to do. I want to do a New Year's Eve live tomorrow night for the ones who want to come and hang out that are old like me and don't go out and party for New Year's. So if anybody wants to hang out tomorrow night, I'm going to do it. Huh?
So we'll definitely be home, so that'd be cool.
Did you say you was going to be home?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll set it up early, and that way everybody will have enough time to get it together or whatever.
Okay.
So they'll know what time I'm going live. I won't wait till the last minute and do it. I've been absent. I figured there was probably people like me that don't go out. So we'll have fun. We'll do something fun. If we gotta go make fun of somebody, I might be mean, y'all. We'll have fun and might throw a little meanness in with it. But that's it. All right, your guest is up. I'm jumping down. Love y'all.
All right, see you, Leslie. Love you. Bye-bye. Hello, Alex.
How's it going? I'm sorry I'm so late. Just been very, very busy today.
Oh, I get it, brother. I've been watching you quite a bit today. I know you've been bouncing around different platforms and trying to play catch up before you head out again, right?
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. We got so much evidence to turn in and doing some other stuff too in Houston here. But yeah, well, thanks for having me on. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, man. It's good to meet you. I'm Jimbo. I'm the guy up top here with the cowboy hat, and Kemper's the guy with the avatar there. He's my co-host.
All right.
So let's get right into it, man. I just want to know, like, first off, I told everybody your name's Alex Rosen. I told him you were young, but I was going to let you say how old you are, and then kind of just tell us what got you started doing this kind of thing.
Well, I know I look older, but I'm only 23 years old, and I always like to say, looking at dick pics of predators will definitely age you, and I think that's. But yeah, so I guess since you told a little bit about what we do, so we catch all the child predators. We pose to minors online or other ways, and we basically identify pedophiles online that are targeting children in whichever way possible. And we confront them on camera and hope to get some admissions out of them, then turn over all that plus whatever chat we have online to law enforcement. And it's led to an arrest in 44 different states and convictions in, I think, 31 or 32. I just heard that this guy in Utah we got officially convicted. So I don't know if I was counting that already. I don't know. Over 30 states with a conviction. And yeah, we post the videos up to our Rumble page, Predator Poachers on Rumble, where you can see these long-ass videos that we do. And yeah, I started doing this when I was 19 years old, and I've always wanted to be a police officer, but in Houston, I couldn't be a police officer at 19. So this looks pretty interesting to me because I was watching like Chris Hansen and Pop Squad and, these other people. And I was shocked that civilians could do this. So I just decided to go try it out myself. And within 30 minutes of me making a fake profile of a 15-year-old boy, somebody wanted to go meet up for sex. So ever since then, it's just been a crazy journey. And little did I know how many of these people there were out there. So that's what makes us continue to do it to this day.
Within 15 minutes, somebody hit you up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow. Yeah, it's a sick world, brother. It's a sick world. Mods, I just put in chat there the link for his locals. Sign up to his channel. If you guys don't care, post that throughout while he's here. And locals is the best platform to watch you on, right?
I would say so. That's where the updates are. But but we do post the videos eventually public to our Rumble page, which is completely free. Predator Poachers on Rumble. So I encourage everybody to follow us there at the very least. And yeah.
Okay. So and Rumble's free, right?
Correct.
Rumble's free. Locals is right now it's $7 a month.
Yeah, it's $7, but I can I'll lower it to the stream here for $6. But yeah, I mean but if y'all get on Rumble, it's all good. It's all good.
Okay, cool. So if you want it for free, you can do it. You can watch it on Rumble. But if you want it as soon as it happens, and sometimes even live, right?
Correct. Yeah, that would be on Locals.
Yeah, check out Locals. And if you sign up before the stream's over, $6 a month, and you're going up, right? So that could grandfather them in, right?
That's absolutely correct.
Awesome. So another question I have for you is, what state that you've been to that you've got convictions in would you say is the worst, I guess, where you had the most?
Well, I mean, we have the most arrests in Texas because I'm from here, so that's where we do. I guess most of our I'm not most, but the highest percentage of our stuff is in Texas. But we travel the country more often than not, and I'd say we get the most hits from Ohio. And Ohio just seems to be an endless amounts of people. Like anybody that I see that has like a white handlebar mustache or any type of beard is just probably going to be from Ohio. And Michigan's a pretty big one too, but Michigan's kind of been less lately. So I think Ohio takes the cake for the most predators. Even though statistically Oregon has the most sex offenders per capita, but Ohio definitely, I think, has the most online predators. I mean, it's endless.
Yeah. So you're telling me, either you were telling me or I saw online earlier that when you were talking that Michigan is difficult. And you told me, I remember you told me that Tennessee was difficult, but I think you either told me or I saw that you were talking about Michigan. What makes them difficult?
Yeah, so many people, like when they see not only just me but any civilian catching a child predator, then the child predator gets arrested, goes to jail. They're like, well, how can you do this? You're not law enforcement, or you're not a real kid. Well, in 43 states, the law says as long as the predator believes they're talking to a kid. So you could be like an 80-year-old grandma in a wheelchair, and as long as the predator thinks you're a kid and you carry on with it, they can still get arrested for some form of solicitation of a minor. But there's 7 states, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Kentucky, Tennessee, Maryland, New Mexico, and Nebraska, where it has to be an actual law enforcement guy on the other end or a real kid on the other end. So that makes basically our evidence not good. So we have to get them arrested in other ways in those states. So for example, if like say a predator in Ohio has child porn on his phone, well, then we can still get him arrested because he's possessing child porn, but they just can't arrest them based on our evidence of like posing as a minor. It has to be through other ways. But Michigan isn't like that. Michigan's just tough because all because the cops just don't show up there. Nobody wants to prosecute shit in Michigan. Michigan's just a wasteland of nothing. So that's just they really have no excuse.
Yeah. Thank you, Jaded, for the $27.99 super chat. Thank you, Jimbo and Kemper, for hosting a real predator hunter. Mad respect for Alex.
Appreciate it, Jaded. Thank you.
That kind of prompts me for a question here. So I talked to you briefly about it earlier, and I don't care to mention any names right now, but I can talk names after you're gone and not have to drag that part of it in here. But just talk about people who aren't legitimate, and I do have a specific question about that.
Okay.
Let's say there's somebody with outstanding warrants, posing as a predator hunter. Would you believe that? Is it possible? Could they work with law enforcement with outstanding warrants? At least two of them, felony warrants.
I wouldn't imagine that would be the case. I couldn't imagine me having felony warrants, then calling the cops for anything. That'd be pretty dumb.
So you always give your ID, right? Like when the cops come, you tell them who you are.
Yes,
and give them your contact information.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Otherwise, when it comes time to go to court, then obviously they can't use you at all.
Right. You don't want to have more felonies than the predator, so.
Yeah, it could cause credibility issues.
Absolutely.
So now I know I showed the one video. It's really all we had time for, but and it was the helicopter wife video. And at the end, I did show the police presence. So tell me why we have to show police presence and why the others who do that are breaking TOS.
Well, YouTube is the biggest piece of shit platform run by satanic pedophiles, I think. But so they put a rule in August of 2022, basically saying that we have to show law enforcement in these types of videos, which I have no problem with. We report everybody to the cops. But the thing is that there's some videos where the cops don't show up, or they say to come to the station. And, before that, it's like, okay, well, there's no point in me filming at the police station, or to just, it's like, so we just end the video when we're leaving the predator's house. And those videos now cannot be on YouTube. So YouTube fucked one of the channels. They had to take all of them down. We had to take all those videos down of no cops in the video, even though one of our longest sentences, Jeffrey Wanager in Iowa, and you can go watch this catch on Rumble, because that's the only place where it's allowed now, at least where we post. Just type in Predator Poachers Grimes, because it was in Grimes, Iowa. He got 35 years in prison because he admitted to us that he touched his own daughter. Touched his own stepdaughter. So he pled not guilty to that, his mistake. And, we went to trial and everything, and I testified and all that. But there's no cops in that video because the cops said, hey, just turn in your evidence down the street. We're waiting down the street. We didn't film that, but he got 35 years. So the video, it doesn't tell the full story. We absolutely involved law enforcement, even though law enforcement just wasn't in the video. But obviously he's sitting in a state prison right now in Iowa, so clearly we involve law enforcement. So it's just a pretty ridiculous rule. And the problem that I have with it is that it's retroactive punishment. So it's like, if crossing the street if jaywalking wasn't illegal a year ago, but now it is now, and they get you for jaywalking a year ago because they made it illegal yesterday, that doesn't really make any fucking sense. And that's what YouTube did with that rule. So that's why I have an issue with it.
Oh, so they can go back to your old videos and zap them.
Right, because the old videos that were fine now don't comply with the new rule.
Wow.
Yeah, YouTube's a really sneaky fucking platform.
That's crazy. I'm not really surprised, but it's crazy. It seems like, a lot of times, I'm not just specifically talking about YouTube, but a lot of the powers that be in whatever, different platform or arena you're in favor the bad guy.
Well, yeah, I mean, every single one of these companies, they're all in line with the same agenda of just causing chaos. They want, my theory that I think is kind of coming to fruition here is that they just want chaos in the world. Like, obviously, YouTube literally has a thing where if you title a video Black Lives Matter, the video automatically gets monetized, pretty much. Like, unless maybe you're just straight up killing someone in the video. So any of our predator catches, if we just title it in the YouTube studio Black Lives Matter, it gets automatically monetized. And of course, when we change the title back, we have to put it under review again. It's really sneaky what they do. So obviously YouTube doesn't like the cops, but now when they see predator catchers doing something, now they love the cops and want the cops and everything. All it is, there's no actual real morals or backbone with these companies. It's just they just want chaos. It's not that they want cops catching criminals. They want nobody catching criminals, and so they favor the bad guy for that exact reason. Because when there's more chaos in society, The oligarchs, like, these billionaires and these politicians just take over and rule with more of an iron fist. It's really all just so this is like a small part in their whole machine.
Yeah. So, did you get a chance to watch the 3-minute video I sent you?
No, dude, I literally just got home a few minutes ago.
I may be able to pull it up. I'll check in just a second, but it's basically another predator hunter outfit, and they catch who claims to be a manager at American Eagle. Well, they pretty much they sound like they're reading from a script. I don't know if they're reading from a script or if it's just that he's that camera shy when it comes to actually seeing doing something on that's going to be seen by many. But he tells the guy, like, you made a big mistake. You told us where you worked. He's like, big mistake. And then a couple minutes later, he's like, now go on, get out of here. Like, they just let the dude go. They don't call the cops. It's like, okay, now look, buddy, we got you. Now we gave you all these reasons and showed you how we got you. Now run along now. And that's the way I take it. It's like a blueprint for how not to get caught.
Yeah, there's never been any charges brought with any of that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, none of their they've got a few catches, I think 5 or 6 overall in a couple years, but none of them netted in any arrest, any charges. I mean, I'm not talking about no convictions. I'm talking about no charges brought.
Yeah, no, I mean, when I was 19 and 20 and a little bit when I was 21, that was our mistake too. Like in Houston, no, the cops wouldn't have done shit anyway, I don't think. So we just thought that the norm was like, oh, PDs just never do anything about these anyway. Might as well just expose them. But, going to Nebraska for that first time, it made us realize that, hey, you know what? Some of these PDs will do something. And yeah, so now, I mean, we call the cops on every single person. And not only that, I mean, we're well-versed on state laws now in fucking every state to where we know exactly, hopefully the questions to ask them so they incriminate themselves according to that law. So, I mean, doing this now, like I definitely realized when I was younger that not calling the cops is just detrimental to everything because, these people were there to go rape a kid and they're not going to stop doing that because you scold them for fucking 10 minutes. Like, no robber ever stopped robbing banks because somebody just scolded them for 10 minutes saying, hey, don't ever do that again. They're just going to find someone else. They're just going to find somewhere else to go. So, yeah, I think the whole doing this for quote unquote exposure, really defeats the purpose of making sure kids don't get harmed. And, I'm not saying every one of our catches gets arrested. I get really pissed off when they don't get arrested, but the goal should be to fucking make sure these people get convicted. And even when they get convicted, it's going to be a slap on the wrist, but then they'll offend again, but at least the next time they'll go for longer. It's really just a conveyor belt of a life sentence in prison. And sadly, it seems like their first offense really just gets them on the conveyor belt, doesn't get them to the end of the road, sadly. But yeah.
All right, I got a couple questions. I'll let you answer both while I pull up this video.
Uh-huh.
One is real easy. It's pretty much yes or no. Have you ever caught the same person twice?
Lots of times.
You have?
Oh yeah. I mean, literally just a couple days ago in Michigan. Talk about a state that doesn't do shit. We caught this guy in 2021. Called the cops. They investigated him. Nothing fucking happened. And then he's, of course, doing the same thing. He hits up another one of our decoys, and he admits to loosely receiving CP again. And, he didn't say full on, but he said like see-through stuff. That's still illegal in Michigan. And let's hope he gets arrested this time. And we also had a guy in Alabama we call him Alabama Mike. We didn't catch him twice, but we caught him the first time he got arrested, and then he's bonds out. He hits up another one of our decoys, and we couldn't find him this time. I guess he was living in some hotel, not his house. So we just turned in the evidence, and he went back to jail. So yeah, it's lots of people, man. And then we caught this guy 3 times from August to from first time we caught him in August, second time we caught him in September, third time we caught him in November. David Morris from Waukegan, Illinois. We caught him the first time in Indiana. Then he bonds out. He didn't bond out. He gets released out of jail 2 days later. Then he hits up the same exact decoy. Says, "Oh, this big fat guy confronted me." Blah blah blah. So we just said we moved to St. Louis, Missouri. He comes to St. Louis, gets arrested there, and then he bonds out again. He bonds out this time, and then he's on house arrest in Illinois. Then he hits up another one of our decoys while on house arrest, and he invites that decoy over. So we get him again at his house. So finally, I mean, he got arrested again for the Illinois thing. So finally, he's back at St. Louis County Jail, and I don't think he's going to get out anytime soon. But it just goes to show you, man, these people are like little Energizer bunnies, man. You can just put obstacles in their way, but they're never going to stop chugging for kids. It sucks.
Right. Now, I got this video pulled up, but before you answer, or before I show this video, how in the world are you able to show restraint and not crush one of these skulls of these? Because I know you could. I'm looking right at you.
Yeah.
Most of these guys look like tiny little midgets beside of you.
Yeah. Well, I just want to get them arrested and convicted. So me, especially in a state where the interview and them admitting to other shit really matters. Like, Pennsylvania, we caught a babysitter like about a week or two ago, and the chat logs we had in Pennsylvania were not enough to get him arrested. So, he had to admit to some other shit to actually get the ball rolling. He hasn't been arrested yet, but the cops have his phone. He's fucked. That's
why you're so friendly and make them think you're kind of their buddy.
Oh, absolutely. He ended up admitting to having like pornography as young as infants on his phone. And he admitted to molesting a 3-year-old boy he was babysitting who was nonverbal autistic, and to producing child porn of a 5-year-old that he was babysitting. And, if I was just like, "Oh, you're so sick, man," he wouldn't have said that. And now that's literally probably the difference between him getting exposed online versus decades in prison.
Oh my God.
Hell yeah.
Let me play this video for you and just kind of critique. Now this company, like, I'm just gonna tell you guys blow them out of the water. But this is, and I'm not even gonna say the name of the company or their names, their first names or anything. I just want you to give me a critique of companies like this who do similar kind of things. And let me know what you think. It's only 3 minutes long.
All right.
Be honest with me right now. Be honest with me. You wanted them, the 14-year-old, to spend the night with you. What was you going to do? Then why would they have to spend the night with you? Over and over, you ask, how much time do you have?
Just asking curiosity, like I wasn't like you realize everybody says that, right? I mean,
everybody says.
And everybody says it's the first time, never done this before, wasn't gonna do nothing, but yet you spent a long time planning.
Dude, we were in a relationship. Like,
you gave out your workplace. That was a very dumb action. Why would you do that? You're around kids every day. Every day you're around kids. American Eagle, right? You're the manager, right? You're around kids every day. Do you deserve to be around kids? You don't, do you? What do you think should happen? Honestly, I'll let you decide that. What do you think should happen right now?
I'll be in trouble.
What kind of trouble? A lot of trouble?
That's what you think should happen?
Is that what you think should happen?
What would you like to see happen with your life?
And move on with your life. Well, I doubt that moving on in life is very not going to happen at this point. Because 4 times I gave you a chance. Decoys gave you a chance to get out of this. Begged you. Pretty much did it. What did they say? You remember any of the conversation? You don't remember? Come a little closer. That's good.
You're safe.
You're safe. Nobody's going to happen. Nothing's going to happen to you.
I'm talking about.
So you're never going to do this again. this town will not put up with it. We do this. We do this right here. Predator Hunter Nation. We do this at all costs. I feel for you because you're abuse and all that. I do. But you cannot share that same abuse to an underage child.
You realize this is Father's Day?
It's Father's Day. Father's Day.
What if that was someone's kid?
It was. I mean, you seen parents on the plane and this. How did you think of it?
I didn't know he said the company's name, but anyway, what do you think that they could do to improve what and do things on the up and up?
Well, one, they should turn what they have into law enforcement. And, if they've only done like 6 catches, obviously there's a lot of room for improvement. I mean, my first were even worse than that, but granted, I was only 19. I wasn't a grown ass man. So that could be the difference there too. But yeah, they need to turn their stuff into law enforcement rather than lecturing somebody, because these predators they're literal demons and narcissists. They don't care what you have to say to them. They just want to get it over with. So rather than lecturing, you should question them and just be like, well, what were you here to do? Because, I guarantee you, a lot of these videos where the predators are getting scolded, I like to say we travel the most and catch the sickest, and we definitely fucking do. I mean, there's nobody that's going to outwork us. But, we definitely have very sick admissions on camera. But that doesn't mean that we're the only ones catching the real sickos and everybody else is getting the lonely guy who's just going after a 16-year-old. That's not really the case. I think a lot of these really sick fucks are being caught by other teams too, but nobody's going to know because it's just a 10-minute video of them getting scolded. So this guy could be into literal toddlers or infants, and then the world just doesn't know because he's just getting scolded, for meeting a decoy. And, then those same people can go back to their families and say, oh, these people threatened me and bullied me. And, I just said it because I was nervous, and their families might believe them. But if there's a 2-hour,
and also they're all strapped. They're all wearing guns, multiple guns.
Right. So, but if there's a 2-hour video of them getting told oh, well, it's voluntary to talk to me, then they on their free will admit to just liking little babies and all this shit. Well, there's no really justifying that to your family. So that's one thing if you're just going for the exposure angle. And yeah, then law enforcement wise, make sure your chats are good and, just get the predator on camera saying some shit so it's all corroborated.
Yeah. All right. And I had one person send me a message wanting to know what is the youngest, victim, or what is the youngest that a predator has been caught with, pictures or wanting to do something with.
Oh,
that you've been
infant. It's very common that it's very common at this point that we catch predators who have watched pornography of infants. That's a lot more common than you would think.
Baby babies, diaper babies.
Yeah.
Did you say that one guy was molesting his 3-year-old nonverbal son or stepson or something like that?
So he basically was babysitting this kid he's a babysitter was a babysitter on care.com, and he would find his victims through that. He told me, and this video is not on Rumble, this video is on Locals. But he told me that basically he found his victims on care.com, and he would check the houses that he was babysitting in for cameras, and he would do it to these kids in a place where there's no cameras. So, for example, he was changing the 3-year-old's diaper in the bathroom, and that's when he struck. And as for the 5-year-old that he took pictures of, he made sure there was no cameras in this part of the backyard, and the 5-year-old was naked, and he just took pictures of the 5-year-old and zoomed in on his penis. And as for what this guy did to his cousins, I don't know. But anyway, it's important that this guy. But if say a team they could always get better. I'm not shitting on them, especially if they only did 6 catches. But say a team like Predator Hunters Nation caught him, it would be 10 minutes of him getting screamed at and said, "Oh, you were talking to this 13-year-old sexually. You're so sick." And then he gets let go, and nobody knows what he's actually done. And then he's off free. But now, as a result of whatever happened in our interview, he's getting. This guy, I'm sure, is going to be our longest sentence that we've ever got.
Oh gosh, I hope so.
Me too.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Now you got pretty long sentences, right? Like I heard one of the videos you were talking about a guy that's going to be like he's either 60 or 80, and he got 65 years or something like that.
Yeah, Jeffrey Rose in Las Vegas. Yeah. So that, I mean, based on like our thing alone, the longest sentence has been 35 years because Jeffrey Waninger in Iowa admitted to molesting his stepdaughter. But Jeffrey Rose is kind of a different case because he was already out on some type of parole or something because he was sentenced to life in prison in like 2004 for molesting a bunch of kids. And then he scored himself a retrial. So he was out on like on some type of like release with an ankle monitor on, and he had a retrial 2 months. Like it was scheduled for 2 months. I'm sorry. He had a retrial in July of this year, June of this year, and we caught him in April. So we caught him with 50,000 child porn images, and the cops officially found 7,500 on his devices. So when it came time for retrial, he didn't even take it to trial. He just took a plea deal to get the rest of his life in prison.
Now, I've also heard you asking some of these predators if they buy or sell.
Yeah.
So is that there's a market for that kind of stuff? Do people do that?
Oh yeah, it's very common. I mean, just like literally going. I don't know if they're still around. I think Instagram cracked down on it temporarily. But if you would just type in mega link seller on Instagram, you would see literally countless pages advertising they're selling child porn just right out in the open.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, even if they did crack down on it, you know, there's people finding loopholes and ways to get around things and spelling things different.
Yeah, that's why I kind of
you know,
don't like when Instagram cracks down on it, because it's not like they're taking these people and reporting them to law enforcement. All they're doing is just pushing them deeper underground. It's literally what like some of these teams do, where it's like, oh, don't do this again, and then okay, well they're just going to go do it somewhere else. Because on Instagram, a lot of these people were just easy pickings. You know, just you're on Instagram, you're like. It's safe for us to chat with them because Instagram doesn't, you know, they allow talks and all that stuff and like links, but they don't allow actual like child porn to be sent. So it's safe for us to talk to these people because obviously we don't want to be in a position to receive child porn. And you know, it was easy pickings on these people, but now Instagram kind of squashed a bunch of accounts. Nothing happened to those actual people. Then they're on other apps where child porn is roaming freely, and it's risky for us to go talk to those people because we're private citizens. We don't want to be receiving that shit. And yeah, so I don't know. It's just the whole thing. It's literally a catch and release online. It's fucking annoying.
It is. Backburner said Chris Hansen was a total a-hole to Alex and the CC unit. Claimed they did it for money, and then Hansen started YouTube catching. Now he has them behind the paywall. Chris Hansen is a guy that's he did some cameo commercials for this other guy that I was telling you about earlier. And you know, I said earlier that like he's a pioneer, he's a legend in this kind of thing. But I think later on in life, he's really kind of sold out. And it's like there's like on Cameo.com, I think it used to be, you could go and get him to say anything you wanted for $75 for 30 seconds.
Yeah,
I know. Guy in the world, you know, for $75.
Yeah, and he went to jail. He went to jail for scamming his fans too. I think, like just for a little bit.
Did he really?
Yeah, for writing like hot checks and all that crap. Like he I mean, I appreciate what he did, but yeah, he definitely he has no room. He has no room to be talking about other people doing it for the money. I'm not going to lie. This is my full-time job. Of course, I want to make money doing it. Just like a mechanic wants to make money, just like a McDonald's worker wants to make money. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that, but you know, I can guarantee that we're earning that shit, and we don't ask for it until we fucking do something. Like we work our fucking asses off, and you know, I hope people can support based off that. But you know, we're not gonna earn money by just scamming and saying we're gonna do something and not doing it. But you know, we do it the right way. So
well, I've seen the things that you do. You know, multiple videos, and I was telling Air Force there the other day, the guy that contacted you for me, that you know, in my life, I've watched one YouTuber on my TV, and it's you. I mean, you know, I've become a big fan. So And I definitely see that, you know, you put enough work into this where it has to be your full-time job. So you definitely deserve the money you earned. You put your life on the line. You know, I mean, who knows when some weirdo's going to pull a gun on you.
I hope not.
By the way, has that happened?
Yeah, there has been one guy in Medford, Oregon. You can go watch this catch on rumble.com. I'll just type in Predator Poachers on rumble.com. Completely free to go follow us on there. The guy in Medford, Oregon did pull a gun. That's because we got kind of stream sniped by a subscriber. And then the subscriber goes ahead and calls this Predator a sicko. And then the Predator gets berserk and pulls a gun on the subscriber. And, oh my, I'm so glad he didn't fire. But holy shit, man, what a freaking experience.
No kidding. I mean, you know, if somebody's got a gun, you don't know what's going to happen, you know. I'm glad you made it out there safe. Goodness
Me too,
gracious.
man. Me too.
Yeah. So, do you carry weapons? Are you protected? Do you have anybody in on the team that has your back with weapons?
I'll just
And
say
you don't have to answer that if you don't want to.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say I personally don't carry guns on catches. Me personally, as in myself, but you know, I can't speak for other people that are on the team.
Right. I get it. Casey Anderson, thank you for the $5 super chat. Gas in a car doesn't work on rainbows and butterflies. Local
Yes,
is
thank you,
sure
Casey.
worth
Thank you.
I agree, Casey. I agree. I'm like I said, I signed up today and I'm gonna get grandfathered in. But even if I hadn't made it in time, I would definitely, you know, I paid the $7 or $8, whatever it's going to be. I think it's worth it, especially if you want to see these bad guys get caught. And that's what I call them, bad guys, piece of shit, whatever that, you know.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean, they're definitely bad people that are going to hurt children.
Yeah.
And that, you know, they don't need to be running free. They just don't. Do you know of any? And I know you've just only been doing it for what, 4 or 5 years, but
4 years.
Do you know of any that you have caught that you would say has been rehabilitated?
Maybe I'm just naive. We caught a guy when I was 19, and you know, I don't know. I don't know if these people can ever get. I know is the people we catch now that we pose as 11-year-olds and 13-year-olds. They can be rehabilitated. And, you know, obviously, you know, our thing is we travel the most, catch the sickest. So we want to, you know, we want to get the sickest of the sick. And, you know, we used to pose as 15-year-olds. I'm not saying that's okay, but I definitely think there's a difference between, say, like an infant and a 15-year-old. I'm not just going to pretend there's not. And, you know, we were posing as a 15-year-old, and this guy, like, you know, hits up the decoy, whatever, asks for sex, all that shit. And we go confront him. And I truly thought he was going to commit suicide. And now, I mean, I wouldn't have done shit, honestly, even if it was posing as a 15-year-old, I wouldn't have done shit. But 19-year-old me didn't want. I mean, he didn't say he was going to commit suicide. We've had predators tell us, "Oh, I'm going to hurt myself and commit suicide." And I'm just like thinking, all right, dude, like you're just doing this for attention. We could just feel he was going to commit suicide. Like there's just a vibe in the air where I'm like, okay, this guy, as soon as he gets out of sight, he's going to fucking kill himself very soon. So I bring him back. I'm like, hey, dude, come here. And I'm like, look, I'm not going to post your video if you get help by this date. And he did therapy and whatever. And, you know, we met up 3 other times, I think, 3 or 4 other times just to see what his progress was. I know personally he lost a lot of weight, which I need to do too. Shit. He lost a lot of weight. He turned his life around, at least in a visible way. Do I know if he isn't going to go after kids anymore? I sadly don't. I think I made a lot of naive decisions from 19 to 21 on these people that now I wouldn't make, because, you know, I used to think like, you know, people just make mistakes. Evil has limits, but now I know evil has no limits. And these people are some of the most deceptive people you'll ever come across. And, you know, unfortunately, it hasn't been a perfect road. And I think I've made a lot of wrong decisions with some of this stuff. And, you know, I really pray that this was the right decision by not posting his video, because I don't have it now, by not posting his video and essentially cutting him loose and hoping he gets help. Like, I really hope he keeps his word, but unfortunately, I don't know.
You know, I mean, it's good that he followed up with you like he said he would, and
he did stay in touch like he said he would, and at least visibly he did turn his life around, and I really hope it stays that way. You know.
Now I saw one video. I think it was the video where the guy gets married and busted on his wedding day.
Yes.
In the really nasty apartment. I think that's the video you offered. Hey man, if if you start feeling this way, some type of way, call me. Do you actually do that? Do you offer your phone number? And if so, have they ever called you?
No, that's more of just kind of like a
technique.
That's more of kind of just telling them that there's a basically I can't say I'm not going to call the cops if you do this, or I am going to call the cops if you do that. I don't want to blackmail them. I don't want lawyers saying there's any way that we made him say anything. But
right.
If I say shit like, hey man, when we're done here, I can do this. When we're done here, yeah, just give me a call, man. We can hang out one day, or I want to buy something from you one day. I want to, if you got some bikes in the yard, I want to buy a bike from you soon. That's not saying I'm going to do this at this point. It's just saying like, yeah, generally I'd like to buy a bike from you. So it at least puts in their mind that, we're going to be nice to them and just be honest with me. But we're still calling the cops on those idiots.
Yeah. The other predator hunter there that I said only had 6 catches, he went live. He's thanking you right now for not shitting on him. I said he only had 6 catches, but he claims that he's a bounty hunter with 1,156 official arrests, which he doesn't have. He doesn't have any. Yeah, okay. He's just one of those guys, that fishing stories. They get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah, that's obvious bullshit.
But yeah, he's by next week you'll probably you and him will be good buddies, and that he's been out to see you and
right.
But
right.
Just one of those guys. But anyway, Kipper, did you have anything you wanted to ask Alex?
No, you pretty much asked what I was wanting to know.
Cool. As I did have a follow up on the rehabilitation thing.
Yeah,
and you kind of answered it, but just affirm for me now. And my personal belief is, once adults are thinking this kind of way about little kids, and they're looking at videos and buying videos and pictures, I know how I feel. I don't think they would be rehabilitated.
I agree.
I don't know what could. So that's what I was going to ask you. Do you think there's any way of rehabilitation?
No, I really don't. I think it could have very well been a mistake that I made in 2019 by basically, giving that guy, showing him like a mercy. I think it could have been a mistake. I hope that I'm wrong about that, but yeah, that's why I say now, like, we pose younger ages. So there's no question, like, I like to say, we leave no doubt in our videos. Like, there's no doubt somebody admitting to liking infants for 2 hours should be exposed, should be fucking arrested, any of that shit. So, it makes us a lot more comfortable now with how we do things, where it's not just, because, even then that video was like, I was shaming the guy, like in 2019, I was shaming him and all this. But maybe if I actually questioned him and actually got answers out of him, maybe I would have posted this video, because he would have admitted to some real sick shit, but you just really never know until they do, right? So that's why now I feel a lot more comfortable with all of it.
Mystery Lady said, how do you get the police to listen to you?
Well, we let what's on camera do the talking. So yeah, we let.
I noticed when they show up, you go over there and you're really friendly, and you present yourself in a professional manner. And, like, well, this guy's, been looking at CP, or he's possessing images and trying to buy them here on this site, and we've got evidence. Well, as soon as you say we've got evidence, it kind of changes the ball game a little bit. Then they're more willing, I think, to listen to you.
Yeah, absolutely. And like, we like to do a trick in front of the cops too. When the predator has child porn, you're going to delete it, right? You're going to delete it, right? And then they say, yeah, I'm going to get rid of all of it. Well, that's them admitting to having it. And then, we just told the cop, hey, he just said he got child porn on his phone right on your body cam. And they act.
I watched that last night. A guy at Walmart, I think, an older bald-headed guy. I think it was at Walmart, and guys followed him around in the Walmart, and there was another guy with you, and he was like, you're going to delete all that child porn, right? Or, and he, yeah, I'm going to get rid of it.
Yeah. They fall for that shit most of the time. It's freaking great.
Yeah. Well, buddy, I won't hold you up any longer. If do you want to go ahead and plug your Rumble and everything, and we'll put it in the chat throughout the rest of the live stream. Now you're welcome to hang out as long as you want. but and we'd love to have you back sometime. Maybe
Dude,
do some follow up.
absolutely. I'd love to be back. Yeah. So our Rumble is Predator Poachers. So I don't know how many of y'all watch Rumble. Jimbo is going to be on Rumble soon. He tells me, he actually told me that just a couple minutes ago. Y'all didn't hear it, but he said he's going to be on Rumble, so he's going to be posting his shit there, right, Jimbo?
Yep, I sure did. I downloaded the app today, so.
Yeah, but rumble.com Predator Poachers. YouTube is not good with predator hunting videos, so I know he plugged some YouTube channels where a guy that looks like me is confronting predators, but the only channel that I own is Predator Poachers on Rumble. So head on over to rumble.com, Predator Poachers, completely free. That's the best way to support us immediately, and we hope to see y'all on there. And thank you, Jimbo, so much for having me on. It was a pleasure. Uncle Kempy, thank you as well. I guess you're like co-host or something like that. And then everybody watching, hope to see you guys on Rumble. Our community is growing by the day, and we hope to add y'all to it. So thank y'all so much.
Well, thanks for coming up, and thank you for the work that you do.
Yeah, thanks for amplifying it. I really appreciate it, guys.
Yes, sir. If there's anything we can ever do to help you out, man, just holler at me. You got my number, and you can get in touch with me that way or any other way you want to, brother. Just let us know, and we'll help you any way we can.
Thank you so much.
All right, buddy. Have a good evening.
Y'all too, Matt.
See ya. All right, guys. There's Alex from Predator Poachers, Southeast Texas. And his links are being put in the chat, and we'll keep putting those throughout the night. Nicolina wants a link. Let me go ahead and slide this out here. Now, this link is for Nicolina. Please respect that. And don't make Kemper hit you with an axe, because he's been wanting to axe somebody anyway.
Okay.
So, I mean, that guy's really easy to talk to, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and I don't know if you got to watch much of his stuff, but he hangs out with those people and talks. And, they all, hey, Nicolina.
Oh, did he drop?
Kemper, Alex dropped. Yeah. Kemper, when you came up,
Yeah.
For some reason, his StreamYard messes up when we get a guest, so he has to go out and come back in.
Oh, that's weird. I want to say fantastic interview, Jimbo. I'm glad that Air Force was able to help coordinate this, because I've never really got into watching this kind of stuff until you mentioned this guy, and so I subbed up. I joined his local during his live stream yesterday. I did just send him a Cash App saying thank you. What he just described was so sickening, but he does it the right way. And for Ernie to have been watching and to take the only thing he took out of that whole interview was, see, Alex doesn't think I'm that bad.
Well, Alex saw 3 minutes of one video.
No, I know that, but Ernie, he was 19 when he made those mistakes.
Absolutely.
You're 44. Still LARPing like a police officer. But I think it's fantastic that the majority of places where he goes, the police are willing, if allowed with their penal code, to get involved in arrests. That's the biggest part of all of this.
Oh gosh, yes.
It was last week on Twitter. There was a guy R-ing a toddler in a video, and he posted it on Twitter.
Oh, Lord.
Oh yeah. It took 16 hours for Twitter to respond and to terminate that channel.
Oh my God.
And it was graphic. It was a toddler. So we have AI that couldn't detect that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I got a community strike for nudity because of Easy's moves.
Really?
Yeah.
Over Easy's?
That's what the nudity was.
I mean, they kind of are, borderline titties.
Yeah, but I'm saying YouTube's AI was able to catch that, and it was done so out of context. But what happened on Twitter last week, or maybe it was 2 weeks ago, their artificial intelligence didn't pick that up when it was an actual video of him doing this to a child. That's sickening. Our priorities are mixed up on social media when it comes from detecting inappropriate things or crimes.
Yeah.
So it is everywhere, you guys. Like, I didn't know about the Instagram, but I'm telling you what, it's still happening on Twitter. It's 2024 tomorrow.
Yep.
So that is all I wanted to come up and say, fantastic interview. Ernie, stop scamming your community for money and get a job.
Hey, you mind if I ask Josh a question while you're on panel?
No, not at all.
Hey, Josh, did you see the game tonight, buddy? Cowboys and the Lions played tonight. I just like, how about them Cowboys?
Oh, I heard all about it here at my house.
I
know that. All right. Bye, Kemper. Bye, Jimbo.
See ya. Thank you, Nicolina.
Yep.
Welcome back, Kemper. See if we can make it happen with just me and you on panel, brother.
Do it.
So see if we can make it happen now. I know you're having trouble getting anything out there. With anytime somebody adds, it kind of goes haywire for you. Curious idea. Every time somebody comes up, it kind of messes up Kemper's ability to speak. So let us hang out a little bit, and if you want to come back here in a little bit, then we'll let you come up, okay? Sorry about that. Yeah, we and guys, please, that link was for Nicolina. I meant to go in and go back and delete it, but Kemper does have something going on with the StreamYard, and it's not new. It's been happening for 4 or 5 months now. It seems like. When we had
it sucks.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
even
like
when Leslie logs in through StreamYard, it does that to you.
Yep, that's when it started.
StreamYard Ninja. Gotcha.
There. Yeah, it was good to hear someone actually making a difference and actually doing the work that he claims to do. Really is.
Yeah.
Hearing about convictions, people getting time, people being arrested, all of that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It was refreshing.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it was. Did the mods get Alex's Cash App in there? In case anybody wants to see, send him a Cash App. It's $SHEBO, like Shebo 16. So it's $Shebo 16. If anybody wants to send Alex a Cash App for his work, we greatly appreciate it. And I mean, this guy, you heard him say all the states. I think he said he's had arrests in 44 states, convictions in 30 something. So, that's a slam dunk, Ernie. It's a slam dunk. Anybody who's listening, not just Ernie, anybody who's listening, that's how you get it done.
Yeah.
I mean, that's,
Ernie's becoming to do it longer than this guy. He's only got 6.
Right.
And it's no convictions, no real investigations or anything has happened. Yeah, they gave over some information to the local police department, but once you've gone so far into that, they can't do shit with that. Because you're not police, you're not a child. That's why. That's why you guys were told, hey, what you're doing is sort of against the law. And it was.
Yep. Sorry, I'm texting Alex. You're welcome. He said, thanks so much for having us. He loves our community. And just for the record, Alex did not send me his Cash App. Somebody else did. So he wasn't asking for Cash Apps. So don't think he's out here grifting or anything like that. I mean, he puts in work. He appreciates it when people help him out. And, you know, I mean, I'm subscribed to the locals channel now. And I'm going to take full advantage of it. And, you know, it's satisfying to see these really, really bad POS end up in those bracelets and sitting down in the back of a cop car.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome, you know. And you know they're gonna lie. They're gonna make people feel sorry for them. I know there were bad calls at the end of the game, Josh. I know. The NFL wants the ratings for the Cowboys, and you know I've heard it for 20-some years, and the Cowboys still can't win even with the referees cheating for us. So come on now, come on, take the
Who
L.
won?
Cowboys. And
Cowboys
listen,
won.
The Lions could have put it in overtime. Yeah, the Lions could have put it in overtime. They got all cocky and went for a 2-point conversion.
Hey, why not?
And they didn't get it. Yeah, they didn't get it.
Yep.
So
it was a close game from what I saw. I didn't get to watch the ending.
Oh yeah, I mean, it came down to a 2-point conversion. You know, right there at the end. So maybe we'll get a rematch playoffs, Josh. Wouldn't that be nice? It'd be fun. Good equal game like that. It's fun to watch. Fun to watch. A little hard on the heart, but they're fun to watch. But yeah, back to Alex and you know what he does. You know, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Even if I, you know, when I was his age and I was as young and strong and could physically do it, I still couldn't do it. And you know, I get it that he holds the restraint to make sure they get prosecuted.
Yeah, it's got to take some self-control. I'm sure, because I'm sure the has heard some horrible shit.
Oh my gosh!
You know,
I mean, the infant stuff, I could.
The one he's using a site that people use to find sitters for their kids. To do that to a 3-year-old. That's fucked up, bro.
It is. Yeah, we still are America's team, Josh. Come on now. Oh. But
is Skunk Ape in chat?
Maybe. Yep, there he is. There he is.
You doing okay, buddy?
Somebody's ribbing him a little bit. Yeah, they got whooped.
Dude, my point was made.
Ernie could just flash his chest and abs and the subs will donate. I just don't want him LARPing to scam, lying to portray himself to be something he isn't for money. It's so simple and easy. Right, narcissistic, right? And Nicolina, it was absolutely terrifying to hear about the sitter. It's scary.
3-year-old nonverbal kid. You know?
Yep.
It's just
mad respect to Alex and those that see sickos. Thank you, Holly Dolly.
Fucking monster, dude. And sicko, yeah, exactly, Holly Dolly. That's a straight up monster.
Mm-hmm. Gray Eye GG, yeah, Ern needs his jet fuel. Browns are in the playoffs. Yee-hoo. Hey, I'm kind of a Browns fan, to be honest with you. I like the Browns. Let's see. I tried to get as many questions as I could in, everything I could think of, and I read through the we only had 11 on the community on the member community, and I think I got pretty much all those covered. But
well, I don't know if what you were from your list or the community post or what, but there were 4 of them that I had in mind to ask, and you asked them. I was like, okay, never mind. That's cool. I'll know my answer now.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want to put your money to where you know it's being used to do good, find a place like Alex's channel. It does cost money to go state to state to state to state to state. He actually does have convictions. I'm sure he's got lots of times he's had to be in court for people's trials or whatever. It's not cheap. You know it's going to the real deal with this. You know it's not with Ernie. And I'm talking to Ernie's people too. Ernie can't put up any kind of proof for anything that he has done. But yet, he's going to ask for money. $2, $2. So, make a wise decision, y'all. Make your money count.
Here's the where I'm a member on Predator Poachers. At locals. Switching gears Monday and practicing saying "Go Big Blue," yeah. But there you go, guys. There's the Predator Poachers. That's what it looks like when you get to locals and sign in. You see up there in the right-hand corner of the stand. That's we got our little logo there. So I'm a member now. You guys sign up and enjoy that. Take full advantage of it. His subs should try on a new perspective. Before social media, there wasn't moral support. No warning bells for scammers. His subs don't have to be like, don't have to like it, but respect the position of people that care. Absolutely narcissistic times.
Yep, you're right, Teresa. Hanging out in the pizza joints.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. You know, if you're going to run from law, then what are you going to do if you got a predator busted and law enforcement rolls up? You go say, "Hey, I got this guy," or are you going to take off? I mean, is a child monster worth your freedom, Mr. Child Protector? I don't think so, man. Straighten your stuff out, Ernie. And like I said, you know, you don't show up with a bunch of goons wearing guns. People won't talk to you. If you watch Alex, he goes up to these guys. He's wearing regular street clothes, and you know he kills them with kindness. He really talks to them, you know, on a level manner, you know, and they believe that he's cool, you know, and he is cool, but he ain't cool with what they're doing. You know, I really think that, you know, the guy's a hero, man. His team's heroes. And you know, they, like I said, could be any time one of those fools pulls a gun or, you know, something worse. So, you know, good for you, man. Good for you, Alex. Oh no. Don't be praying for no concerts through miracles, New Year's miracles.
I think she's trying to get
Ernie's birthday?
be a Michigan fan. I think that's what she's working on with Paige. She's trying to get Paige to cheer for Michigan. That's what she's talking about with the miracle.
Why would you do that? Mm-hmm.
It's going to take a miracle. She's a Buckeye with like 50 years.
Yeah. Y'all want to watch Behind Green Eyes' new video?
Sure.
I'm going to grab the link too and put it in chat while the video's playing. You guys, please go give that a like, share, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. She is a great clip channel, one of the best ones, one of the most fun to watch.
Oh, hold on a minute. I was behind green eyes. Are you kidding me? Scotty, you're the one who you are using a private jet. Jets don't take regular aviation fuel. A Challenger does. You need to look that up. Challenger jet uses aviation fuel.
Yeah. He said the plane was in harbor.
Yeah, in harbor there. Hey, Ern, 2 nights in a row, homeboy, on your jet. Trixie, fine young lady, got you last night. And behind green eyes, fine young lady, got you tonight, big boy. You lose, Ern. You lose. Jet fuel, huh? I'm leaving on the plane.
Well, he was triggered earlier today. It was funny though. Damn.
Yeah.
How much of that shit did you watch?
A little bit. I watched it in a stream, and but yeah, he was.
Did you hear him talking about the used penis pump and all that shit?
I did. Well, what kind of ad was he looking at that he saw a used penis pump for sale?
He used one. I have no idea. What a fucking used one.
Who want to use one?
Ernie.
Let's see. There's
Probably
somebody
how he
that's
got that collection. That's how he got that collection in that suitcase, bro.
You know what the first question is if you buy a used one, right? Did you wash it?
No, I don't. Do you put sanitizer on? But yeah, that shit. Yeah, he was saying some stupid ass stuff today. Yeah, he said he's too old to be fighting you. He's just gonna. I was like, man, whatever. You can't even lace them damn boots you got at Walmart, bitch.
No, Freeman said that makes sense. The plane is in the harbor. My yacht has been in the desert for years. I'm concerned about it is in the harbor. My yacht has been in the desert for years. Listen, he did it twice. He must be doing talk to text. I'm concerned it might float away. Yeah, you never know, bro. If it's in the desert, that yacht could really float away. Ernie just got a big inheritance. He might be buying the yacht next. Then he'll have a yacht and a jet. I like for Ernie to spell yacht without looking at it, without being able to see it first. So, Kemper, are you excited that it's Ernie's birthday? Are you going to get him anything this year?
I might send him another cash out, but I ain't gonna be nothing great.
Yeah, Nicolina, you ain't seen that?
Well, he's got me blocked everywhere else. So
he claims that a YouTuber died and left him a lot of money. He's referring to from Glamorous Life. She didn't leave him a penny. She didn't leave him nothing.
The last time that I heard her talk about Ernie was in a conversation with 4 other people, and it wasn't the best things. She didn't like Ernie. She saw right through him. She knew exactly what he was about. So for her to leave him money when she passes, I don't think so, Ernie. Ain't nobody that stupid except for the dumbasses supporting you.
Well, she didn't have any money, bro. Not like that, you know. Like I think she got some kind of monthly money because she said once she got out of the hospital, she wanted to hire me to get a couple people and me and Thelma and move her 2-bedroom house or apartment from Florida to Arizona in a U-Haul, and she was going to pay for it, but she didn't have the money yet. So she didn't have the money for that, which I'm sure it would have been expensive, you know, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 somewhere in there, I'd say, just to rent a U-Haul and you know hotel room and all that stuff. But she didn't have the money for that. She didn't leave Ernie a bunch of money where he's going to have $35,000 in the bank.
See, that's the thing, though, man. That's the problem. There's no one out there that likes Ernie enough to leave him money like that. I'm sorry.
Nobody.
There's just not.
Nobody.
So he can pretend all day long, but at the end of the day, after you check it twice and cut it once, anybody let you know fucking money, Ernie.
Right. He should have money because he doesn't pay any bills. Nana Kim, did you hear Ernie talking about me and you today?
Oh, yeah, I heard that.
I didn't know
the top
one of my big soldiers. Like, hey.
He said it wasn't the docs.
Yeah, I didn't. I mean, I love you, Nana Kim. I didn't realize we were that close. But yeah, I guess Ernie thinks we are, and you know, watch out. Watch out. Watch out for the Skern Dog and his army. You know, they aren't. Oh, did you hear him say that he knew what he was doing? He put them pictures up. He just wanted a response. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Response by putting up pictures of somebody that ain't me. Don't you think you'd have got a response if you'd have put pictures of me up there? I caused you to put a Facebook post up. Nah, it wasn't those pictures that really caused that. I just got tired of all the stuff you're doing on YouTube, and I've got
Good night, Dick.
I've got local people on Facebook that love me and live around the Harlan area and here in Kentucky. So that's why I went ahead and posted on Facebook, man. I don't work at the school no more. So I'm not worried about you. Say what you want on Facebook. Go ahead. I'm not done. I'm going to start tagging sheriffs, putting up some videos of you making threats and tagging sheriff's departments in them. Putting them on sheriff on sheriff Facebook pages. We'll see how famous I can make you. Skern. Far from done. That's right, Air Force. That's right. You know what? Yeah, you're my soldier. Don't laugh. It ain't that funny. Come on now. I thought you'd go holler at me later. We're going to talk, strategy. Strategy. If you don't want to talk no strategy with me, hey, let me ask you a question, man. What word is it? I got to think of the word. The one that Easy and Ernie, neither one can pronounce.
Job?
Well, that's something they don't have. No, it was hell. Me and you was
Oh,
laughing.
hold on. Oh my gosh.
We were laughing at Easy over it, and then I heard Ernie say it twice today.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember now. Hold on.
No, it's not teeth. It's like a 3-syllable
It's
word.
like informative or something like that. What was it?
Something like that, yeah.
I'm trying to remember. I've got the clip. Hold on, let me go find it.
Yeah, play that little clip, Will, and then you'll know what it is.
Let me find it first.
I don't remember what I started with, Graham. It might have been. Mine started with C. But neither one of them can pronounce it, and it's so funny. I think Easy was talking about Nicolina when he was saying it. No. And I can't remember who Ernie was talking about. Not intelligence. They don't have any of that. Hell, I should have looked it up before I said anything. But yeah, I mean, just these guys claiming to be so smart, so intelligent, and it's not like they said it once and it was a slip up. They both said it multiple times. I'm like, come on, guys, that's not how you pronounce that. Not even close.
He said it, what, 4 or 5 times when we were listening to that clip.
Yeah.
He quadrupled down on.
Yeah, it's obviously how easy he pronounces it. Hey, Cyanide, thank you for rejoining. Thank you for everybody who's given tonight and all the highlighted comments. We appreciate those. I don't even know if we got this one, did we? Let's put that out there now. Polanski Brothers, $1.99 super chat. No other group comes close. Join locals now. Thank you so much for that. I think that's the only one we missed. So sorry we didn't get it while you were in here, unless you're still in here. And but we did get it, and we appreciate you. We appreciate Alex for coming on tonight. A fugitive on the run, talking about others. LOL. Then Mammoth has a registered sex offender father, and she judges others. Yeah, it's, you know, she falsely accuses Kemper, and then doubles and triples down on it. You know, since her channel went down for the PO to the RN, you know, she's really
Guess what?
You found the word.
I found it. You want to hear it?
I do want to hear it.
All right, yo, here we go.
Went on. I don't think these people should get away with this whatsoever of what happened here. They definitely contributed to that woman's.
Yeah,
they definitely contributed to it.
Contributed.
Yeah, not contribute or
keep going, obviously.
But contribute.
But
here we go.
I am not convinced that they didn't contribute. Oh, there's a few doctors involved, Christine. Wait till you see. We're gonna see a few doctors.
That's good shit.
Yeah, contribute, not contributed, not contribute, but contribute. Yeah, contributed. It's so funny. And you know, both of them, they had a big argument yesterday about who was dumber between the two of them. Monster Secrets, remember for 8 months. Thank you very much. Nana Kim, thank you for the $1.99 super chat. Great interview, Sergeant Collins. Thank you. Thank you. And Kelly B, member for 11 months. Great interview with Alex. I felt like the interview went pretty smooth, man.
Yeah, it did. Sure did. I know that I'll be supporting. Like I said, it makes me feel a lot better knowing there's actually somebody doing something.
Yeah.
To fight it, to try to make a difference. That's not out there saying send me money and I'm over here doing this, but they're not doing it. They actually show you, hey, they're putting up. They talk, they walk it. Ernie don't. I'm so conditioned to that full that it is very refreshing to see someone actually doing it.
Yeah. Air Force
and
USA,
get my
99 super chat. Highway run coming soon. Thank you very much for that super chat. I think this.
We were talking about. Hey, bro.
Yeah, I'd give that one to Ernie.
He is so close. He is so close to that run, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's right on the edge. Fugitive Recovery Agent, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Ern already made a clip of Alex. Really? What the hell?
And did he make a clip, or did he make that clip thanking Alex, the 5-minute live? Because I think that's what. Yeah.
You know, if Ern wants to contribute, he can join Alex on Locals. You know, he takes all contributions.
Contributed. That shit still cracks. The high school dropouts telling people how to speak and everything else.
Yeah, hey, Alex said they will terminate a channel over not having law enforcement in those videos. So you guys go report that video. It's still up on Ernie's channel. Let YouTube know that there is an illegal video against TOS not having law enforcement on their video. Let them know. Thank you, Keebler Woman member, for 17 months. Ernie has a video up about Alex. Let's see. Can we find it? Let's go. Let's see if we can find it.
Hey, Jimbo, I think it's in that mod chat of ours. Go look.
The link it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I see it. Yeah. All right.
Like I said, it's a 5-minute
It is a
video
lot.
of him thanking Alex, passionate.
Yeah. Let's hear this.
Little Ernie.
Thank you, Ernie, for putting up the fair use thing for us. This channel may use some copyrighted materials without specific authorization of the owner, but contents used here fall under fair use. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes using such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in the favor of fair use. Thank you, Aaron. Damn, is the whole video fair use here? The hell? He really went all. It's not really a 5-minute video. It's, the hell?
Yeah.
You gonna say anything, Turn?
All I want to do is I want to personally thank Alex. Right in the beginning of the live, he pretty much named out the states that does not allow joint operations with civilians with law enforcement.
But Alex does have an arrest from an operation done in Tennessee, homeboy. You don't.
Thank you for naming Tennessee because of the TTA code. So
why didn't you go to Kentucky? Why didn't you go to Ohio, Georgia, Florida, Alabama? Why didn't you go to none of those neighboring states, homeboy? Virginia. He said Virginia is the easiest and the best one to get. Where you at, Ernie?
Alex, you're awesome, man.
He is awesome.
Thank you. You proved that point, man. You proved that point.
He didn't prove anything,
look,
Ernie. Did not prove any point.
No, I mean, Alex got a bus there in Tennessee. Why don't you, Ernie?
It's been a long time.
Damn, look at that tooth missing. Is that a tooth missing, or is he gapped that bad now? He talks about
He's got that one that's cracked. It's like cracked or Got a gap between it or something.
Oh my goodness, Ernie, don't be talking about people.
Yeah, it's been like, yeah, it was like that last year.
Long day, my birthday. I'm telling you, love it, Alex. Love it, brother. Love it, man. And just we was working with law enforcement. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the chat logs now from the law enforcement. And just like you said, Alex, sometimes that you don't have law enforcement there. You're right. You're right about that. I dare my face.
No, Ernie, but he lets law enforcement know before he goes. Hey, we're going to get this predator. We'd like to have you all there, please. We have evidence.
He's getting fat. Oh Lord, what have you done? Anyways, you don't have law enforcement there, right, Alex? Like you said.
When did he say that? Did Alex say he didn't have law enforcement there?
I didn't
No.
hear that.
No, he didn't say that.
Love it. I love it. Thank you so much. Mwah. Great interview. I'm telling you, the best shit I ever seen in my life. Now watch the ones I do with the media. But anyways, Alex is doing great. I knew he would. Very, very soft-hearted kind of guy. Great personality.
You never heard of him until yesterday.
Right. And he's been shitting his pants all fucking day about it.
Yep. Dude, his teeth are bad.
And I was going to say, hey, look, you can't fault the man. You really can't fault that man because he is just there.
Why is Ernie wearing bracelets, leather bracelets at 1 a.m.? You going out tonight, Ernie?
Love it. I love everything about it. Yes. And also our catches was about 12 minutes long. So you get to hear the whole full effect. They'll pretty much admitting
12 minutes long. Alex's are like an hour long. I haven't seen one, like not very many at all, less than an hour.
the felonies that they committed. Yes, we make them admit it. Jimbo just played a 3-minute clip that was on a
3-minute clip that you posted. That's what you posted. I didn't cut it.
TikTok, had like 8 million views. But it's okay. It's okay because we.
How many views does it have on YouTube?
How many views did you buy for it, Ernie? How much of Simmerly's inheritance did you spend on views?
Yeah. Why does his TikTok get took
Why
down for? Yeah, they took that TikTok down for buying views.
We, the people, will protect the women and children at all costs. Great job, Alex. Love you, brother. You did great. Thank you so much.
I wonder why he keeps winking at Alex. You think he's pretty, Ernie? Kipper, we lost Kipper. Y'all didn't even tell me. Jimbo, the reason why he's talking good about Alex is to show you he's not triggered. It's another tactic to get Alex to listen to him. Yeah, Alex has been told about this idiot, and Alex knows. But yeah, like Alex said, he was 18 years old when he made his mistakes. And Ernie, 44 now, grown ass man with at least two other grown ass adults, all packing guns, and you got like he said, people will say anything if they're scared. And that's why the law won't back you. That's why they won't make an arrest for you. You show up packing guns, holding assault rifles. You think they're going to disagree with you?
They're going to tell you everything they think you want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly what those fools, all of them, did when you questioned them, Ernie.
Yeah.
Remember, you got to ask them the open-ended questions. You're going to interview Don Wells, blah, blah, blah. You still haven't proved any of that. You've made a lot of accusations, said you've done a lot of things. None of it has any kind of validity, Ernie. You can sit there, thank you, Alex, thank you. No. You're an idiot if you're thanking him for telling you you're an idiot politely. He just sat there and said you let them go further underground when you let them go like you did. Big hero Ernie. You made some monsters scurry away and hide. Right? You didn't bring them to justice. You didn't do shit at all cost, right? Just being an idiot.
Yep, 1,156 official arrest. He already knew the law. Should have, right? Should have known it. I know one thing he knows.
Are you bisexual?
You do not have a place, bitch boy. You don't have a fucking place. Fuck off.
I mean, you're law enforcement. You tell me.
I already told you.
But anyways, all that I'm saying is that.
I thought you said I didn't have nothing to do with law enforcement.
I mean, all I'm saying is that you're too fucking funny.
You're funny. You really are.
I mean, you really are. I mean, you're hilarious. I mean, you're too fucking funny. I mean, the way that you're way.
I'm good, Eric. I'm good at what I do.
No, you're not, because you're.
That's why I've got over 1,156 arrests under me. I'm very good.
Narcissistic Times said Ernie's buying subs. I've been closely observing his numbers. They're increasing too fast. I'd seen it jump in one day too fast. The guy's obsessed with self-fame. I think it means more to him than money, and I agree with you there. He desperately wants to be famous.
They're making me famous. Isn't that what he said?
That's what he told Leslie. You know what, though? Like, you want the idiot Hall of Fame, Ernie, or do you want to like be famous, like normal people who have fame, like, and clean? Like, look at you, dude. You can look at you and tell you need a bath. I mean, it's obvious. And you can tell when you've had a bath.
Dude, he got triggered today. Somebody talking shit about him. That shit was good. Said something about him not washing his ass or washing his arse or some shit.
Oh, yeah. No, I have an ass, not an arse. Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
He gets banned off. He's bannivating. Yeah. For him to take that as if Alex was backing him just shows you his mindset. Like, I kept it cool, Ernie. I could have absolutely asked different questions. You realize that, don't you, little buddy? But I didn't want it to be an Ernie bash fest. I wanted people to actually see what predator hunting and predator catching should be about. I'm going to tell you right now, I can't do it. I don't think Kipper can do it. You can't do it. Alex can, and he does. Now, there's other companies who do it as well. There's, and we may have some of them on the stand next week. And hey, next time we might not be so sweet about getting them to observe you. We might tell the whole story about you and how you yourself have touched little girls. See, I didn't tell Alex about that, did I? Not this time. I didn't show him the video of Pam and then say, look at what else Pam said he did when he was there. When you pushed her daughter's door open when it was locked and went in there and touched her and she was a teenager. See, we could have made it real ugly, Ernie, but it wasn't about you. Not over here, it ain't. but next time it might be. We might focus a little more on the predator hunter that's a predator. Maybe that'd be the question I ask. Can a predator disguise themselves as a predator hunter? What do you all think? Put a 1 in the chat if you think a predator hunter could actually be a predator, or someone who claims to be a predator hunter, maybe a predator in disguise. Sorry. Look at the ones. Look at the one. Well, check out all in ones, Ernie. That makes it a fickle or optical. Guarantee it, Leslie. I bet he's laying in bed with the same clothes he's had on for days now. He's still got them girly bracelets on, and then he's most definitely still dressed in those nasty ass clothes. Absolutely. Like when he left Buffalo, New York, we got photos of it somewhere. The pants he left behind, actually, when he was kicked out, they look like they could stand on their own, don't they, Kemper?
Sure do.
Got some stains in the rear end too, big boy.
Hear him talking about his underwear today?
He said they were nasty, didn't he?
He said he had like 2 rats peeping at each other and the holes through them or some shit like that. Yeah.
If you can't wash his arse, how the heck can he be a predator or catch a predator without smelling like a skunk? Right. Hey, Susie Q. Yes, he did say that. I heard that today. Said he was a lesbian in a man's body. I guess he thought it was cute to say that.
He's trying to say he likes women when we know what he likes. He had a suitcase full.
Yeah, he's gay, or bisexual, but yeah, he's definitely. So by saying you like women,
He fucks whatever an advantage, money wise, a place to stay, whatever. That's what he does. Whether it be MAGA, Phil, Eric, don't matter. Just somebody that can do something for him. They could be giving him $20. He's going to blow them. That's what he does.
Can't believe that some bitch sent me a message to ask you. Ernie did.
Are you bisexual?
I said, what, Ernie? He said, tell Kemper.
Are you bisexual?
I said, I'm not asking Kemper.
Are you bisexual?
So I didn't ask you, Kemper.
Are you bisexual?
You do not have a place, bitch boy. You don't have a fucking place. Fuck off.
Why'd you gotta go and tell me to fuck off for, man? All I did was pass along Ernie's question, and you gonna sing fuck off to me? Rose fat and said 6-pack. There you go, Monster Secrets. He had the xiphoid process little dimple there the other day. He was trying to make as an ab. Little idiot, little divot there, and I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe he's fooling somebody. I don't know. But I'll tell you what. Over the years, your teeth have rotted because you don't brush them. You probably have skin stain, bro, to be honest with you. That would be hard to get, removed. Maybe you take some Ajax and Brillo pads. Be kind. Just stopping in to show some love for Alex and his incredible team. They are heroes. Thanks for having him on tonight. Thank you, Be Kind. We appreciate you subbing up and commenting. We agree. Alex is a hero, and the team. maybe next time we have Alex on, we can get him to introduce the team. I mean, even if you don't have them all on panel, maybe you can just tell us a little bit about them and, you know, what they do. But yeah, some of these catches are incredible. I hope you guys really go check them out. And if you don't have the money, like he said, the Rumble is free. So check out Rumble. And if you got the money and you want to see them, you know, live streamed and a little bit more than you see on Rumble, you know, more unedited, I guess. I guess it's all unedited, but earlier than you see it on Rumble, then you can use Locals. And you can sign up on locals.com. You can download the app. And it's cool, man. It's cool. I really didn't put up with him much. And just like I said, he was like having a kid around the house, you know. He was lazy. He wouldn't bathe. We had to make him brush his teeth and make him, you know, hey man, you stink. You're gonna have to take a shower. And you know, I think the longest he stayed was probably 3 or 4 months. But usually he'd stop in and stay for a week or two, and then, you know, when we got tired of him, we just asked him to do a chore. You know, hey, care to mow the yard? You care to do some weed eating?
Yeah.
Then he'd get a phone call. Secret mission. On mission, bro. Absolutely. I subbed the other day when I saw you were interviewing him. Awareness is key to protect our precious children. Amen. Amen. I got 4 kids. 2 of them are actually adults now, but amen. Children of the future, and you know, they're innocent and need to be protected from adults. You know, adults are you know, they know how the world is. You know, this adult, like Mama T's, and I don't know if you're familiar with that story or not, but Mama T's dad, you got a 30-year-old married man with children, with daughters, has the 13-year-old babysitter over, and you know, has, you know, SEX, and you know, he's on a lifetime RSO, so that's a good thing. They got him, but you know, the family still pretends like it was a little girl's fault. She seduced him. That's what they say. TM Tog Dollar. Shame on y'all. Shame y'all brought out on Alex as ammunition for your backwoods drama fest. Alex is the real deal. Don't try and pull him into your country Jerry Springer nonsense. We didn't. TM Tog Dollar, we absolutely didn't. That's why I didn't, you know, ask the questions that Ernie wanted me to ask. Ernie wanted to be dragged into a drama fest. That's why we didn't. So I don't really get where you go. Shame on y'all for that, but you know, he was a good guest here, and he enjoyed himself here, and we enjoyed having him here, and we plan on having him back. Has nothing to do with Ernie Shell or anybody else. So, you know, maybe you'll change your mind, and if not, you know, you can just change the channel. No harm, no foul. Thank you, Jaded. TM, that's not fair. Awareness is needed for the children, too. Yeah, families not believing a child is incredibly traumatizing as well. It is. It is. Because if you don't believe them and you don't, you know, take their word and look into things and find out what's happening, then they may not tell you anything else. And that could be really dangerous. Kim Louise, thank you for the $5 super chat. A very special thank you to everyone who has been in chat tonight. Much love and respect. Yes, thank you all. I agree, Kim Louise. Thank you very much. Right, Air Force. If the shoe fits, you know, and the shoe always fits Ernie. Jimbo wanted to show what an actual predator hunter is. That's it. You know, that's it. We got this guy over here in this And listen, I don't know who you are, Tog Dollar or whatever, but Alex is no stranger to a drama. I've seen his channel and what happened. Like he said himself, he made his own mistakes when he was younger, and he's no stranger to drama. He does great work, and it's great for him to be able to just tune that out. Does a lot better job than I ever could of tuning it out. But I'm sure the little bit of drama that Ernie's got has no effect on Alex. Thank you. Be kind. Beyond stupid, we are not. Why would anyone be against a good thing? Alex is doing a good service, not faking or LARPing like scammer. Well, it's just like anything you do in life. If somebody's overly successful, which Alex is really successful, it comes with hate. When I had my MMA company, we were the top in the state, and I stick by that. There was other companies who hated us, rival fighters who hated us. So anything you do when you're successful, there's going to be the other side.
Yeah,
and there's going to be people who try to mimic you, because if you can make $1, I can make $1, right?
Mm-hmm.
You start doing something here and you're getting $10 a ticket. I can do it. I can get $10 a ticket, and I'm sure when Ernie and Predator Hunter Nation and them started, that was their goal, was, to have a channel like Alex's. I'm not saying it was specifically Alex, but, something like that where because Ernie mentioned it, he actually tried to do it where there's members like on Locals, and they pay a monthly subscription, and they make their money on it. Well,
have content. You don't have that.
That's right. That's right. And Ernie, that's what Ernie and them wanted to do. So I mean, it's the business world part of things. Yep, we all do learn and grow. Be kind. Yep. Lisa Bradley, did you notice that Ernie acted like he was the one that made Alex? That was the impression I got from him. That's exactly what he's trying to do. Thank you, Alex, for proving our point. Donna's journey and chit chat. The drama will come from Skern, his tigers, messaging him, and with the nonsense about Jimbo and Kemper. Facts, as Mammoth will say. Yeah. Let's see. Jaded, that's been said here a few times over the last few days. Actually, if Ernie put as much effort into getting a job as he does BSing, he would be rich. You really think about it. Ernie's 44, and he's been healthy, up until recently, and I think that's self-inflicted.
Yeah, he did say today that he's worked quite a bit in his life. He worked. He can name 4 jobs off the top of his head.
Right, 4 whole jobs.
He named that damn security company. I worked there. What was that? 2 weeks or 3, Ernie?
Wasn't long. Then he's, but if he worked a job for 20 years, because he didn't pay no damn bills, he never paid no bills.
Dude, he worked a job for a year.
I know. That's what I'm saying. If he'd have done that and been a man and not had no bills because he ain't paid shit forever, can you imagine the money he could have put back?
Mm-hmm. I mean, hell, he would have had spending money too, because there was a point in time he was taking rent money and not paying the rent, so that money was going to his pocket too. So he could have saved that money plus some.
Yeah. Beyond stupid we are not. Didn't he see Alex snickered a little when hearing 1,156 arrests? Sit down, Skern. He doesn't have you in his thoughts. No, he don't. He's not worried about me. Be Kind said there's a book called 75 Hard that anyone could grow from, especially crybaby adults. Cool. It's called 75 Hard. And if anybody would like to send Alex a Cash App, he really did do a good job, and he gave us more time. Like he only promised me 20 minutes. I bet he was here for close to an hour. So his Cash App is on the screen there. Hashtag, or not hashtag, but $, SHEBO 16.
Yeah,
Shebo 16. Huh?
Yeah, I said it was close to an hour. Might have been a little bit more.
Yeah.
I was just sorry. I was thinking out loud. I was like, how long was it? But I think it was like an hour. And wasn't it originally like 20 or 30 minutes that he said he could do?
Yep, 20 minutes.
Yep.
Not what said, I was trying to see if there was a N number on the plane. My husband would be able to tell whose plane it is by the N numbers. Whoa. Narcissistic times. But Ernie didn't want to do the work per usual. He wants something for nothing. I think he realized his dream fantasy world took to fruition and put the brakes on. He wants fame for nothing. That's Ernie. You got it. He wants to be famous for something, but do nothing. He would love to be a famous bounty hunter, but not have any bounty. Not be an actual person who went out and got somebody and arrested them, or taking them to jail, whatever. Me too, fugitive recovery agent.
He just wants the fame, is what he wants.
That's it.
That's all he wants. That fame, attention, that love, all that bullshit. That's what he wants. But again, you do have to put a little bit into it for it to work. His ain't working. He's got a hellified Google search coming from Facebook and YouTube, but that's about all he's managed to do. A little YouTube page here and there, or channel, Facebook pages, Horror Mask News. He's got that fame.
Far more negative than positive.
Oh, yeah. That's why I laughed when he told Leslie, they're making me famous. I'm like, okay, bro. Like, do you not know the difference?
Yeah. Infamous. Jaded said if you had any arrests, they would be on video. Abso-freaking-lutely. You know that. His camera is always on, brother. Just like the pre-recorded videos of the plane, if Ernie actually was going to take flight on a jet, he would live stream it until they made him turn the phone off. He would climb up on that jet, live streaming. Not no recorded video. No way, no how. It would be live, and he's the man.
Like he did in that helicopter going to New York, right?
Right.
Like he showed that helicopter leaving the ground and somebody in it, but he insinuated it was him when it really wasn't. It was the guy whose ass he kicked.
Right. He contributed to that ass kicking.
Yep. Sure did.
Contribute. Lisa Bradley said grandiose delusions about how important he is.
We need to have that as a shirt in the merch store, bro.
Yeah.
Contributed.
Contribute. We'll spell it like, showing you how it's pronounced. We need to do that.
Contribute your time at the stand.
Yeah. He answered the questions articulately, no hesitation, and straightforward because he knew what he was talking about. None of that roundabout, bush-beating replies, searching for words. Absolutely, beyond stupid we are not. Well-worded post. Comment. Thank you. Well, guys and ladies and gentlemen, there's your night watch. There's your number. Check that out and see if you can figure out who, what, when, and where.
The last stream of the year, brother.
Last stream of the year, absolutely. It's been a good year, y'all. Been a good year, Kemper.
Yes, it has. Yes, it has.
I want to thank everybody that's been around the stand. I know everybody's not here right now, but all the subscribers and the members, you guys have made this a phenomenal year. Sure, we've had ups and downs. We've lost some people, and I mean, lost them forever, and that's sad. And we're going to keep them in our mind. E Squared is going to be here every live stream right up there in the right hand corner. But we've got a phenomenal team of mods, family of mods, family atmosphere here at the stand with our subscribers and members. And I'll tell you what, I swore it would never happen. I swore we would never work with Nicolina. I swore we would never make up with Nicolina. But I'm glad it happened. I never thought I'd say that. But we were both big enough, all of us big enough to admit that we said ugly things and put that shit behind us. And I'm gonna tell you, I feel like YouTube's a lot more fun this way. Thank you, Mystery Lady. The stand is family. Absolutely. Unless something major happens, we won't be live streamed tomorrow. Leslie does plan on going live. Leslie said, member for 16 months. Thank you to everyone for a great year at the stand. We love and appreciate each and every one. So blessed to have such an amazing group of individuals. We sure are. We sure are. Thank you so much. Hey, look here. We got another predator prevention. Arizona predator prevention. Alex is one of my favorite catchers to expose my preds. He gets the job done and gets results. Thank you, Arizona Predator Prevention. If you would like to come on one night for an interview, we'd love to have you. We'd love to talk to you. And thank you for commenting. Thank you for being a subscriber. Thank you to everybody who subbed up tonight for the Alex content. We hope you stick around. As good as 2023 has been, hey, Kemper, let's kill 2024 even bigger and better. How about that?
Yeah, man.
So you are welcome, Arizona Predator Prevention. You're welcome. Buddy, you ready to get on out of here for the evening, for the year?
Yeah, man. We'll get her done, man.
All right, brother. I love you all, man. I appreciate everybody being here. I really do. Thelma loves you all. We appreciate it. It's all family. You guys have been very good to us. And we'll try to keep bringing you better content every day. Until then, I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
Coming to you live from the stand.
You want to sit and talk shit to me and laugh at me in my private messages, making fun of Ernie? Seriously? What is wrong with you people? Are you retarded? Seriously?
Or do we just dump the whole fucking bucket of blood on them and let those nailworks underneath them, those sharks, have one hell of a feast?
Just shut up, Tina. Good God. Fucking enough. All of you, enough. Man. Stop. I'm getting sent screenshots that you're timing people out. Stop it, please. This is my channel. I'll say what the fuck I want, okay? This live isn't about you. You have a fucking flat tire. Hold on, y'all. Get off my nuts. Jimbo, stand down right now. Okay, Jimbo. Yep, I'm a liar. If anybody can donate tonight, I would appreciate it.
I would like to eat.
Oh, hell nah. Stupid fucking phone.
But he backed out, the chicken fucker.
I see it all. Every single fucking one of it. I see it all. I told you I'm God's favorite. You thought I was joking about that. I wasn't.
Come and get me. Every one of you. Come and get me. Play my game. Let's see how good I am. Lovey, 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 little Eskimo kisses. All that good stuff.
He fucking dropped his drawers and there was his dick and balls.
Anita dicking me?
What? Say what?
I'm gonna take it again.
Cause I ain't no sissy lala like some of these motherfucking YouTubers. Just saying. Just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.
Women's boobs are their balls. They're just not down there. So yes, gentlemen, we have bigger balls than you do.
Anita dicking?